All right. So, small update. Possible unforeseen circumstances have arisen. I was doing my daily scroll through Facebook Marketplace looking at vans because I'm fucking impatient as all hell on this one. Normally, I have the patience of goddamn Moses, but like, I'm just sitting here scrolling. Uh, Game plan was, hopefully by December I get 5,000, get the beat up starter van, but I just can't fucking sit still. I'm a little busybody. Sometimes dealers will make posts on Facebook Marketplace, but I saw one. It's like 23,000 uh, for a ProMaster. I was like, damn, I was gonna do the buy a cheapo, fucking surrender the car, and then fucking just do the beat up fan for a while. But I was like, you know what? We're gonna make a ballsy play here. We're gonna see if we can trade the car up. But I told the guy I was like pretty early on the loan, so it's like the loan is pretty much near what it's worth. But I was like, hey yo, credit's 770. If you can give me 2K in trade, I'll throw 2K on down payment. We do 84 months. You guys knock a little bit off the price. If we can get those payments 300 to 350 a month, I'll swing up right now and take a look at it. Either today or tomorrow. And I'm just waiting for him to message me back, but I figured I'd go for the ballsy play. At least make an offer. At least see. I even put in the message, I was like, let me know if I'm sounding reasonable enough here. But I gave him kind of a hard, this is what I can do. I was like, if you can get me between 300 and 350 on them payments, I was paying 340 before I got the new car anyways, and I'm paying 290 now. So going back up to 340 wouldn't fucking kill me. But yeah, if I can trade up for a fucking ProMaster, that puts me right back in the damn driver's seat on the final build. I won't have to do the little intermission van where I do solo for a while. I'll be able to actually, build up the nice one. So that'd be pretty fucking cool. Here's hoping he gets back to me. But yeah, man, if I could just skip straight up to the ProMaster, that'd be pretty fucking clutch. Not gonna lie. Because it was like 2016, like 40,000 miles. Can't fucking beat that. I mean, I'll have that thing for easily the next 500,000 miles. So, here's hoping. Yeah, made an offer on that, and I messaged another person about $2,000 for a little bit older model with 80,000 miles. But I set that initial timeline for 5 years, and then I brought it down to 2 because I really want out of here, and now it's looking like maybe end of the year I'll at least have the van and I can start working on it. But fuck, if I could do it this week, you bet your sweet ass I'll stretch myself thin. Because I'm a little short on the cash department, so I can't be more aggressive. Because I kind of spread myself thin helping out family. But if I could make it work, I got 1,500 right now. 500 on the standby cash with Huntington. A paycheck coming in on Friday. Mortgage is paid. The rest of the bills still got to come out. But I got another 175 from one of the roomies coming in. So I'll have, at least $600 after I put the 2K down. But I could swing it. It'd be a tough swing. I'm kind of in a pickle right now with the money, but it's a tough swing. But if I can come up with a deal with them, it's a swing I'm willing to make, because if I could even get the thing right now, like, even if I don't have the money to start working on it right this second, just having it would be mint. I also have some feelers out for some remote jobs, so here's hoping on that department too. And we've also restarted our writing efforts. A friend and I are trying to get some stuff going on Royal Road. So I keep putting my own personal writing on hold. I just never have time to write or time to be creative, which is what I'm kind of hoping for once I get the remote job and I'm out on the road. I'll have all the inspiration and all that to really take time for myself. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to work today. Had the last 2 off. And I got tomorrow off, but got to go in at 3:30. Yuck. Yuck. I don't want to go in. This job is killing me. I'm tired of being in the kitchen. I've been in and out of kitchens since I've been a goddamn adult. And, I love it, but it's actually killing me. It's like hugging a fucking cactus. So, I hoping to get the work situation sorted out sometime in the next month or two. Because the pay is nice. I'm making 17, but I'll take a pay cut for better work-life balance, because I might have to work some more hours. I did the math. I'm working 3 to 4 days a week right now at 17. The pay cut for some of the remote jobs I'm looking at, if I'm working 40 hours, I'm making about the same anyways. So I'll have to crank a little bit more time in, but my paycheck shouldn't look too much different. But I won't have to leave the house. So it's going to save a hell of a lot on gas, a hell of a lot on seeing people. Because I don't mind interacting with people. It's just I don't like having to monitor my face. Because, that shit's too much work. 8 hours being in front of people and having to be like, how's it going, guys? No, it fucking kills me. Because my face just naturally looks like I don't emote unless I have an audience. And then I have a tendency to over-emote. But when I'm on, Discord or, talking on the computer with people, I don't have any problem socializing. It's just, my face. Because if I'm not heavily policing my face, people think I'm upset. And that bothers a lot of people. Had difficulties in my last relationship because of that. When we weren't living together, I'd only see her over at her house or out in public, and I'm, yay, how's it going? But then when she moved in, there was the intermission, the moments in between where I'm just sitting on the couch completely monochromatic, monotone, zombie, basically. And she'd constantly be like, oh my god, what's wrong? Nothing. This is just my face. But, yeah, so hopefully with the remote job, that'll save me a little bit of fucking social burnout. Because, this past Friday, bro, I legit was almost tapped out. I was like, fuck. I'm finna clock out and crash my car into a wall. I'm done. Had to get the old 10-minute cry after work, which I haven't had to do that in a while. But it was a fucking doozy. So, hopefully, call center, or God forbid, anything at this point. I literally don't care. Anything I can do from home. I just need away from people physically. I don't mind interacting with people over the phone or over email, but I just can't keep doing what I'm doing. And hopefully if the Royal Road thing pans out, we set up a Patreon, make $1,000 or $2,000 a week and split that up amongst ourselves. I could live on that. $1,000 or $2,000 a month. Did I say a week? And a month. But, even with that, I could work with it. But yeah, so working on that and working on the potential remote job. In the meantime. The interim, that's what I meant. Interim. What was I saying before? Intermission? Transition? I don't know. Fucking, my brain's all over the place. I got 2 hours of sleep. I'm pretty convinced that the only thing that's going to keep me unconscious for more than 2 hours is probably a rope. I just can't sleep anymore. The insomnia is vicious. I've had it my whole life, but this last 5 years has been goddamn rough. And it just keeps getting rougher. So, sleep's kind of few and far between. I got a whole 2 hours. Laid down at like 2. Laid there until like 5. And I think I dozed off for like an hour, hour and a half. And my body was like, nah, we're up again. Get up. Clock back in. Write, do something, do anything. So, here we are. Made some offers on some vans. Did a little bit more van build research on the off chance that I end up with a Savannah or an Express. I keep trying to, the little min-maxer in me from playing Dungeons and Dragons and from playing like logistical video games, like the min-maxer in me really fucking wants to try to make a Transit Connect work, because the Transit Connect's cheaper and I could sort out a loan for a Transit Connect like that, but they're just too small. Every time I turn around too, my brain's like, bro, we can do it. We can make it work. The little fucking grubby min-maxer in me, the fucking Magic the Gathering deck builder in me is like, we've worked with less. 100 cards, I could do it with 60. Like, it's such a villainous part of my brain. Because every time I turn around, I was like, no, it's got to be the Transit or the ProMaster. And then I was like, no, I can make the Express work. And now my brain's like, fuck it. Why not just keep the tracks? We'll just rip the seats out. Throw a bed in the back, and limo tint the windows. Who gives a shit? Nothing fucking matters anymore anyways. Which has become a mantra of my friend and I. Me and her have been saying that for pretty much everything. And it's become a goddamn... She started it, and I'm right on board with it. It's been my fucking affirmation. Anytime I have to do something, I'm like, fuck it, nothing matters anymore anyways, who cares? And then I just go do the thing. But like, there's a little bit of me that was like, fuck it, we'll keep the tracks. We'll just pay the tracks off. We'll rip the back seats out. We'll rip the fucking, all the paneling out. I'll put a bed in the back. Who gives a fuck? I'll rip out the passenger seat and put a fucking stove. I don't care. But I gotta be realistic a little bit. Come on. I have to try. But my brain is like, fuck it, we can make anything work. Like, fuck it, buy a Civic. We can upfit a Civic to live in. No, I want my quality of life. But like, goddamn my brain. My brain is fucking evil. My brain keeps telling me, it's like, fuck it, you don't even need that much space. Like, dead ass, this is all the shit you own. Like, come on. Like, I've condensed all of my shit to that. Like, I got a couple pairs of clothes, some towels, and like 2 boxes of stuff. Like, everything else in the house, like everything in the front room, pretty much not mine. I mean, there's a couple things of mine in the D&D stuff. But like, for the most part, front room's done, attic's done, basement's done. There's nothing of mine anywhere. Back room, all my other roommate. The shed is all stuff I'm leaving with the house. Like, dead ass, my whole room is in this, like, all of my shit is in this room. I've already reduced everything I have down to this. And I mean, like, dead ass. Like, that box, some workout stuff, some tools, old document, and I mean, that can be, I could pin all that in a folder if I wanted. A little binder. Towels, which I think Planet Fitness has towels when you take showers. I'm not sure, but like, those are just some fucking binders and bags, clothes. That's legit everything I own, because like, this dresser stays or goes to Habitat. I think he wants it. I don't know if he wants it. Bed stays. Fucking computer I'm selling for a laptop. Like, dead ass, everything in this could fit in the tracks. So my little grubby goblin brain is like, nah, fuck it. Make the tracks work. But I'm trying to be realistic. And I'm ranting. Holy shit, I'm ranting. Coffee done hit me like a brick. Big old brick of coffee. But yeah, so fucking getting all this out. This little video journal. This feels nice, honestly. It's mostly for me. But, you know, somebody will watch it. I know Mom likes to stalk my shit. Hi, Mom. But, yeah. I'm trying to subdue the goblin and actually buy a decent van. So, yeah, I actually just, while I was recording this, got a message from that guy about the ProMaster. So, you know, we'll see what he says. And, I don't know, I might go play my little farming game. I gotta kill time until 3. And I've already done a good chunk of writing, so I'm gonna kind of let my partner finish up a little bit before we get back to editing. So, yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. Do a little promo for that too. We're hoping to get 5 chapters ready by the beginning of next month. And then at the beginning of next month, we're going to start releasing it a chapter every 2 weeks. It's science fiction, if anybody who peeps this video is interested. It's going to be called Time Runners. Or Time Runner. There might be an S on the end. I'm not sure yet. We're still kind of like in the early stages of this. But, yeah, hopefully after we get that a few chapters deep, we can boost that a little bit and then start up a Patreon. Because I know some of those authors on Royal Road put out some questionable material, but still make thousands of dollars a month. And we both have actually pretty extensive histories of writing. So, hopefully we can put that to good use and put out a decent product. And, you know, maybe start to do that. But yeah, I'm going to go check my messages and see what that guy said. Maybe the unforeseen play, maybe this long shot pays off. Because, I mean, I'm shooting from half court right now. Like, it's a long one. It is. I mean, I'm yeeting that fucking ball. I am yeeting that fucking ball. But we're going to see if it goes in. See if he takes a bite. Here's hoping. Because, honestly, it would be dope to have a ProMaster. Because, like, I kind of had already hit that point where it's like, I'm not going to be able to afford a Transit or a ProMaster anytime soon. But real talk, if I can make that work, budget-wise, you know, maybe we do that. I'm hoping he takes a bite on it. Maybe they offer me a little bit more for the trade to make it work. Maybe I have to put a little less down. Who knows? But if I can get those payments ballpark $300 to $350, I might be able to jump on that ProMaster soon. And goddamn, that would be primo, because then we can actually start van building on the channel. Woo!